Hello, Bears. Good morning to you. Good afternoon. Depends on when you're watching this. And maybe you'll watch this a couple times this week. But hey, listen, today's breathing strategy is a great one to use, not necessarily just by yourself or to do anything else, but really kind of as a whole class, as a whole group, just to kind of get yourself back down. Maybe you did something that had a lot of energy in the classroom, or even if you come in just from recess, just to do a few of these before you sit down as a whole class would help bring down your mind from being maybe in that kind of yellow silly zone that we get to in recess back down into the green zone. You have to focus on the breaths. That's still important, but you're going to use your whole body. So I call these bear breaths, and I got this idea from somebody else, but bears, when they want to mark their territory to show who's the biggest bear around, they claw down trees, and the higher up that claw mark goes, the bigger the bear, obviously, right? So I call these bear breaths, and I want you to try to get as high as you can. So it involves your whole body. So you've got to come up on your toes. Right now I'm standing flat-footed. You can't see that. But when I come up on my toes, I go up here. So you're going to come up on your toes. You're going to reach up as high as you can. Get your claws out. You reach up as high as you can, and you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, you scratch down the tree and then come back down to flat-footedness. And then I just come down to here. You can actually go all the way down into a squat down below just to really use your whole body, to where then you're almost squatting down with your knees up. You can't quite see my knees. I'll tip this down a bit. To where then you're down on the floor finishing your scratch with down all the way down by your knees. And then you stand back up again and reach up. It is up to you how you might want to do that. But for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to stand right here and I'll keep my face in the screen, but I'm going to go ahead and go through 3 of these breaths with you. So go ahead and stand up. Get yourself a little bit of space. You might not want to stand right next to somebody. You might want to find some room if your teacher's okay with that. But get yourself some space. You don't need any space to the sides. You just need space in front and behind, because you're going to reach up and scratch down. Notice I'm not very far from my body. I'm not reaching out here. I'm reaching up, and then I'm just going to come down like this. When you do it, you also want to tighten all your muscles. You want to squeeze your muscles here and squeeze your muscles here. Get big claws and scratch down as you go, and it helps just release all the energy in your body. And when you come to the bottom, you're going to relax. So here we go. You ready? Let's do 3 together. So you're going to start breathing in and reach up as high as you can and come up on your toes. Ready? Go. Up. And then pull down. And then relax. And you're going to take another deep breath in, reach up. Scratch down. This next one, I'm going to go ahead and squat below the camera so you can't see me. I'm going to go all the way down. Take a deep breath in. Now scratch down. And then you would come back up. So those were 3. You can do a couple more as a class if you'd like, but that's a great strategy just when you come back in and you want to settle down after doing something kind of exciting like a recess. Or even if there was an activity in the class, we want to go from kind of being a little bit silly back down to really being calm and ready to learn, because our brains learn best when we're in that green zone, right? So we want to make sure that we're getting back to the green zone as quickly as we can. All right? Have an awesome Monday. We'll talk to you later.